April 6th is the last autocross event of the season, so you guys know that every single month we do something to gather our automotive community. And so if you've been thinking about joining us in this video, we're actually giving you tips of how to prepare if you want to come out, especially as a first-time driver. In no way are we experts, but we have learned a couple of things, and so you'll want to watch this video. If you want details on how we're going to meet up, where we're going to meet up, on April 6th, then you'll want to actually join our newsletter. It's in this link right here, and subscribe to us on Instagram because we give all the details there as well. So, Derek, what can you tell us?
In preparation for going to autocross, the biggest thing to be sure of is that your car is up to par with maintenance, with brakes, with suspension. And so a lot of our customers that have gone down with us in preparation will be sure that they have a synthetic oil change. This is one of those events where you're going to run your car hard for prolonged amounts of time. It's not for a really long time, hopefully less than 60 seconds or so. But it is something that the synthetic oil change and a fresh oil change is a good idea. Being sure you don't have any leaks, being sure that your cooling system is up to par is vital. The last event there was a cooling system problem on one of the cars from somebody down there, and it kind of stopped the track for a little while because they had to clean it up. And so trying to just be courteous that everyone gets a chance to run and it doesn't get drug out too long. So being sure coolant system is good, oil is good. Now in going down, we highly recommend airing your tires up a little higher than normal, maybe up to the 40 PSI range or something. That when you get there, you have a chance to air down. Bringing something to air tires back up or being able to find a gas station or somewhere on your way out to air back up is beneficial. However, getting to a pretty decent tire pressure for grip is going to be kind of on the lower end, but it's easier to air down than to have to try to find a pump and air up when you're trying to get in. Items to bring: you are out in the sun, it's good to stay hydrated. Obviously, whatever kind of water or drinks that you can bring. It is one of those things that some shade would be nice if you have an easy up, anything along those lines, we bring those. And anything for your wheels and tires, if you need like a torque wrench, lug nut tool, just to be sure that nothing happens.
Always bring your tools.
It is very important to bring your tools. I'd rather bring them and not use them than not have them when I need them. So bring in a small set of tools in case you need to do anything. Some of the regulations that they have down there, being sure that your exhaust is not too loud. If it is very loud, hopefully you have a silencer that can go in it. Bring that with you because nothing's worse than being there and your car is too loud to run. However, in the event that you don't have a silencer to put into your aftermarket exhaust, they do have turn downs there, and it just turns the exhaust down towards the floor. It looks kind of funny, sticks out the back, but you are able to run with turn downs. But if you can make it a little more headache free before you go down there, it's always better. It is very important to have, a not cracked windshield. That's one of the things that can be a problem. As a new driver, just car enthusiasts, we're interested in putting anti-sway bars and coilovers and everything that we can think of. And they do recommend that you start out just how your car is. And slowly increase one mod at a time. Learn how your car reacts first and get used to it, and then start improving where you feel an improvement could happen. Whether you chose a rear sway bar or to be lower or anything along those lines, those come later. And so in reality, you can have a lot of fun with a bone stock car around that course. And so it doesn't separate the fixed up car from the not fixed up car. In fact, in the stock class, you'll have more fun than most of the other classes. You'll actually be competitive. Sure, wheels are torqued correctly. Be sure that you don't have any loose rattles, clunks. Make sure it's not something that will break down there. If you have ball joints, tie rod ends, if you have an issue in your steering, it'd be better to address it before you go down than have it break down there. They're pretty particular about having a battery tie down. Now I realize some of your guys' cars may not have a battery tie down. That's a pretty important thing, to have the battery secured. And so any of these things you can get done before you go down will just guarantee that you get to have fun and get to run and get to enjoy and learn. They offer coaches to sit in the car with you and show you the track, but also tell you where you can improve. And using that, I know as a guy, there could be a pride issue there that you don't want. Like, I know how to drive, but I don't. So using every asset available is to your benefit for you to get faster. Going for a ride in other people's cars is very beneficial.
It adds to the fun.
It does. Some of the very experienced drivers, you'll know why they're experienced drivers, and it's a very different feeling, and it's a lot of fun riding in their cars still. So really choosing one car for the event, staying with that car, driving that car, getting good at that car is definitely better for you, because you get 4 runs in your class, and then at the end they have fun runs that you can register or pay for, and those are just to improve yourself. You get 4 more runs there, and so having 8 runs is very, very beneficial, all in your car.
Don't forget your helmet.
Yeah, if you have a DOT approved helmet, bring it. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. They do have them there available to you.
If you shared this video, let other people know about Autocross. Like we said, it's the last event before they take a break during the summer, so we would really love everybody to come out. So we'll see you next Wednesday.